My name's Danny Albert. I'm a person in long-term recovery. And what that means for me is I haven't had a drink or a drug since April 30th, 2017.
Why are you concerned about those in recovery?
Yeah, I think relapse is always possible, especially at a heightened time where, there's a lot of insecurities and a lot of things that are out of our control. It's easy to focus on all of the negatives.
What about those on medicated assisted treatment?
When it comes to medication, Suboxone and buprenorphine, I know that from what I've been hearing is lines are long. So people are actually getting frustrated with the fact that they have to wait so long for their medicated assisted treatment. That worries me. So this morning, what I did with this pandemic and my routine has been with COVID-19 is I've been trying to have more structure to my day. So I wake up, first thing I do, open my eyes, thank God for another day, and I start to meditate. I'm just really mindful and present of the moment. At noon, I have a Zoom meeting with the 12-Step Fellowship. What I'm trying to do is, what helps me is staying connected. One thing that's been a struggle is the fact that we don't go to meetings and we can't see people one-on-one, and this way we can visually see other individuals in recovery on the same mission as us, as myself, just trying to get another day of recovery. A lot of my friends, we call and check in on each other, and we just see how we're doing. It's kind of the silver lining of this whole entire pandemic is knowing that even though we're apart, we're never alone. One thing that Hero in the Fight is doing, we have alcohol-free hygiene items we've been putting in bags. So that way we can kind of help out a little bit with people that need those items. Anything we can do to help, paying it forward, giving back, and being there for one another, to let people know they're not alone. Especially at a time like this. Another blessing that I have is on Sundays and Mondays I get my daughter. So she'll stay overnight, and Mondays we do school with Dad. And school consists of art. We'll sit down, draw some pictures, color. Recess consists of playing basketball. What I'm trying to do is remain positive in light of everything. And, I don't want her to have to worry about anything. So, when I focus on enjoying my time with her, it takes me away from everything that's going on.
And it might be scary, but it is always going to be okay. I wanted to show you my room to clean. I just was cleaning because I don't want to have any germs in it.
Kev,
Da, 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 da.
6 years in recovery.
I can feel that the lack of connection. I'm a guy that goes to at least 4 meetings a week. Please check people that's been in recovery that might be out there struggling, people, especially people new into this. This has got to be very difficult for them. I would not want to be going through the beginning of this. And, we all need to stay connected. God bless everybody. Keep your recovery. It's the greatest thing that ever happened to me.
So I'm sitting outside. It's beautiful out. Birds are chirping. Yesterday it was raining and kind of miserable. But it's like that. There's some days that are like that. It's kind of like the time we're in right now. There's a lot going on with COVID-19, but there's good days ahead. That's the way you have to look at it.
I think my final question would be, how do you think those in the recovery community will make it through this pandemic?
As a person in recovery, the way I see it for me is, I know what it's like to have lost everything. I know what it's like to sit in a treatment facility for 30, 60, 90 days in a building, not being allowed to leave. So it's going back to those kind of mentalities that I had. I've been here before. I know I can get through anything. And at the end of the day, I'm going to come out stronger, just like all of us.